Well, what's happening tonight, guys? It's Thursday evening. I'm actually surprised my wife wasn't out here bothering me about going to the pub. That's fucking amazing. What are you doing tonight, Rick? Well, lots of things. The 88 Jeep Wrangler's back in here, but I'm also I got a tire to put on that. That tire's for the disc. That wheel's out there. We did a resto on that previous video. I got a fucking bird trying to build a nest in my fucking tractor. Bitch. Fucking crackles. I hate these fucking birds. I know where it's going too, because I've had one do it before. Dickheads. So, I'm going to put that there. Tip the grill forward. And the guard forward. And then, open this dilapidated motherfucker. The hood was busted up when I got it. So, as I suspected, that fucker's building its nest in here. It does open, but in there. Yeah. Fucking asshole. So, we gotta clear all that shit out of here. The other day I had some twine caught up in this fucker and it was leaking like a bitch. Dug all the twine out of it. Seems like it healed up. There's a little residue on there, but that's not from that. Yeah, look at that shit. You fucking bastards. So that'll be dumb. That'll be fucking fun to clean out of there. Every time I see that motherfucker, I want to shoot at it, but it's always on my tractor. It's a bitch. Okay, yeah, I don't know what the hell, what are we going to do in this video? Probably a little bit of everything. Let's do it. If I got real ambitious and took that light bar off up there, I could gain another 6 inches or so. But I think it's workable the way it is. We'll make it make do. I'm waiting for 60-volt batteries to charge because somebody's been neglecting his responsibility to himself to charge his fucking batteries, so that way he doesn't have to dick around with that. But whatever. Another thing I'm doing is I gotta get that chair done so I can fucking work underneath this thing, because I'm not sitting on that pile of fucking crap wrecking my back. So I think we'll do that. You want to do that? You want to build a mechanic's chair? Let's build a mechanic's chair. Perfect. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, well, after a short delay with the premiere and supper and people calling for stuff, holy shit, that's my schedule now. Post-it notes on the window. Seems like it works. I fucking if it works or not. So what we have is I got a couple of 20-inch pieces of angle iron cut. And then we got this piece of C-channel cut. We're going to be repurposing this hoist. I was going to build it anyway, but I'm like, you know what? If I build it, what the fuck am I actually going to do with it? No idea. So, in the foreseeable future, I don't foresee having anything, any big expansions going on with the shop. If we get to that point, then if we can afford to expand the shop, we can afford to buy another hoist. This one so far is working out beautifully. Maintenance. Grease it. You don't want wear on those pins. Anything at all you can avoid, just grease the fuck out of the thing. But other than that, I love it. Love the thing. It's been working awesome. I could use 3 more feet of ceiling height in here, but whatever. I can make it work. And that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to build this chair out so we can make life a little easier for working on this stuff. So what I'm going to do here is you're sitting by the wheel that I just painted up for that disc. But that's fine. So, what I want to do, my idea here is, I should probably go get the rest of it and then I can explain it better. But flip this over the other way. He's going to be like that. Okay? That's kind of my starting point. So we'll get welder set up and a couple other things going here, and then I'll bring it back. Okay, so this is how the frame would sit normally. Casters, I want to go under here. Watch, eye contact. I want them to go under here like that. However, if I flip this over, it's easier to show you. If I put that on there like that, it doesn't swivel. That doesn't work. So what we need to do is take this down, take that off. That material is heavy enough that it might not bend with my fat ass on it. I guess we'll find out. Okay, so as you can see here, we cut that profile so their casters will fit on here and be able to wing it around, right? Yeah, no problem. Only problem is, so when Ricky Dicky was stopped at the hardware store today and picked those casters up, I didn't get any hardware for them. Huh. Fucking I'll weld them on. I'll piss Luke off. You could have drilled it and bolted them. Yeah, I could have, but I'm not gonna. This one's for you, Luke. Oh. I almost didn't put my helmet on. God, I need to drink more beer tonight. Jesus. What am I doing? What are you doing, Rick? One beer in and I'm not fucking blinding myself. How's that? And I welded them in places where it'll be easy enough to grind them off if the casters get wore down. I can grind the fuckers back off and throw new ones on there. They're like 14 bucks a piece for these bigger ones. At the local hardware store, which I didn't think was terrible, personally. I'm a fan of support local business, as most of you already know. Perfect. 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 2 more. Trying to make sure your corner clears over here. When that wheel comes around, that you got plenty of clearance there to make it. Otherwise, that'll suck. Put the ground back up, Rick. Be good, huh? Be good, be good. Perfect. Okay, now we gotta get the chair mounted on that. Okay, so this is the tin fucking base that was on there. I was hoping I could flatten them out, put casters on there off an old stool. That was what I tried initially. Thought it'd be a quick header, and turned out that shit didn't work at all. Not at all. Not even a little bit. So now I want to get this base off here because I'll show you. I still want to be able to use that spring-loaded tilt function, because that allows you to recline and has a little cushion in it. So I want that feature yet, but I gotta figure out how the hell I'm getting this base off here. I don't know if I can just smack it with a fucking hammer. I can unbolt that part. Plus it has the bearing in it for the seat to swivel independent of the base, because you don't want to be trying to maneuver this every time you want to turn the chair. Granted, that'll roll around a lot nicer, especially being that as you guys know, my floor isn't the most the smoothest fucking thing in the world, and it's actually worn down a lot just from traffic. But there's some rough spots in here, so the bigger wheels on there and that lower profile, I think it'll work out pretty mint on the floor in here. So we're gonna figure out how to knock this fucking base off here. Big hammer, puller, split it with the fucking grinder. I don't know. That's welded to that. I want that out of there. There is a fucking roll pin, but I don't see how that roll pin can't go all the way through, because there's a piston in there. Maybe I start taking shit apart. I don't know what that does. Maybe we'll pull that off and see if I can slide the bearing out and then get the tube out of it. See if we can wreck some shit, shall we? We'll do that. Pliers. Pliers. need some pliers. And a screwdriver. Don't need a screwdriver too. I'm gonna get a screwdriver. Screw my driver. Screw my driver. That's how that comes off. Pry that little clip up. So let's see what we can do with that. Probably have a whole bunch of shit fall apart on us. Oh, fucking mint. Is that what it is? Little thrust washer there. That slides off. No other washer there. That slides off. Okay, so shit, I thought there was more to it than just that little fucking base. I thought there was a bearing in there or something. Fuck no. Well, there's that composite fucking garbage, so I'm gonna see how the hell I get this apart. I think those roll pins on either side just hold its plastic bushing in, so yeah, we'll brainstorm here a little bit here and figure it out. So it turns out you can just knock that fucking centerpiece right out of there. Ain't no thing but chicken wing. So now I'll put that back on there, and because that clip goes on the bottom there, you can't get to the fucking thing. I didn't feel like cutting a hole in that because I'm not gonna get the hole saw out and do all that junk. So I'm not gonna. Fuck it. We're fixing to weld this sumbitch on that sumbitch. Call her a day. So some people would have done all kinds of measurements here to figure out where we're gonna put this. I got a little bracket, the pieces that we cut off to clear the casters. People would measure all that shit and try to figure out where the center is and where that needs to be. Here on the Rick Bork channel, we bork it. Good enough. That'll work. What you meant. Okay, that's welded on. So the next step is to throw this fucker up there and try to figure out where the hell. That's neat. It says it's square. Well, it don't look square, but the fucking the whole thing is kitty wampus anyway. Whatever. Throw this up there. Figure out where I want it. Notice we still got the welder running. That way we can get it there. we can throw a tack on it because I only got me here to hold this sumbitch, so and holding it up with one hand is going to present its challenges. Steady. Steady. Okay. So I can't do no, I can't. Well, I can if I cut clearance. I can clearance them. Yeah, fuck, I'll clearance them. So, to be able to put these in here and make it work, I'm going to do thirds, but what I have to do is cut these off at an angle, because otherwise this knob, to be able to spin around 360, would interfere right there. So a little more welding, a little more cutting, we'll try this thing out. Okay, so here you go. Here's our shop chair. She's mint. I'll tell you what, I like it. Might not be perfect, might not be for everybody, but it'll certainly work for what I'm doing. You can see our gussets that we put in there. Perfect-ish. Good enough. Sits nice. This is the recliner part that I wanted to save. You can loosen the spring up and then it'll go back further. Only to a point before the fucking spring comes off and then she flops over backwards. But vehicles like this, it'll be pretty much perfect. Trucks, I'm still going to be... most of your bigger trucks, I think you're still going to end up on a stool. I don't know, but like, well, yeah, see, we get underneath here. I could sit here, work comfortably. I mean, why fucking suffer and do that shit? I mean, at this point, if I have this option, why would I want 3 more feet to stand up even? Fuck it. I can just sit here and work. You know? All the ramps are right there, so you can set tools on them. You're gonna have to climb out to get tools, but reassembly is gonna be a lot faster with all the tools sitting right there. I think it'll be perfect for this kind of stuff. The only hitch would be that piece right there. You'd have to work around it depending on if you're working in a specific area, but if that's the worst of my problems there, I don't have it too bad. So there you guys go. We built ourselves a mechanic seat. If you like what I'm doing, throw me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't. Ring the bell, get my notifications. Memberships are down there if you want one, and I do appreciate it because it's what helps us do this on the channel. See you guys again next time.